Hello everyone, my name is Tom here, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be doing the review video on my new die-cast airplane model, which is a ANA All Nippon Airways Boeing 727-200. Today, this airplane is one of the special aircraft that I ever owned throughout my childhood as a little kid. So I didn't do the unboxing video because I discovered there are some issue with the tail horizontal stabilizer attachment. Not just only the stabilizer itself, but also the model stand paint too is also degraded too, which I am not really pleased with. But at least my airplane model on the Boeing 727 is in good condition. And it's an easy fix. All I simply need to do is just glue them back with Locktail super glue. So here's my Boeing 727-200 along with the card that I already opened. So here's the card of this aircraft. Boeing 727-200. Registration is Juliet Alpha 8355. It was a Japanese air carrier. One of the unique airplane. And here's the specification for ANA. Manufacturer Boeing. Overall length 476.68 meters. Wingspan 32.92 meters. Height 10.65 meters. Engine type Pratt & Whitney JT8D. They all use tri-jet engine. One on the second engine at the very tail is right at the tail cone, not on top of this engine near to its vertical stabilizer. So let me do a showcase on the detail first. So here we are, the front cockpit windows, similar to a Boeing 727. Refer to a Boeing 737 cockpit layout derived from Boeing 727 and 707. Here's a black radome cover on its nose, and underneath black mask below the cockpit window. Especially with the most iconic older Boeing generation for the golden age of jet era, it has the eyebrow windows on top of the flight deck windows. So here's the front nose of this 727-200 L1 door, and here's some detail here. Official Airline Expo 1990s. Here's a Japanese flag nationality. Windows. No skier door. No skier. Beacon lights. Top antenna. Here's the emergency overwing exit door. Here's the vortex fin on the 727. The stall strip, because this airplane engine is not on underneath the wing, but rather it is a rear mounted engine aircraft. Here is a Japanese icon of its left wing. Port side on the left nav lights red. no winglet because it is an old airplane based in 1963. Only the 100 series, not the 200s, which came later. Here's the overwing layout cover for the emergency evacuation. L2 door here. Registration Juliet Alpha 8355. ANA Airlines. Here's a Boeing company aircraft here. Boeing 727. And here's the engine exhaust here, right at the end of the cone of the tail of this airplane. Vertical stabilizer, horizontal stabilizer, large but short, stubby to counteract the weight imbalance. Here's the fin. Fun fact, this airplane is the first ever built with APU exhaust, not right at the tail of the cone of the 727, but right underneath the right side of the wheel well on the Boeing 727. Here's the Pratt & Whitney JT8Ds, all three of them. ANA Airlines. Fairing tracks. Same registration. Here's a rear cargo hold, an extra spare cargo hold here. Here's the registration on the right wing. Juliet Alpha 8355. Green nav lights on the starboard side. Similar side. And here's a Japanese name in their own Japanese tone. Japanese flag. And here's the R1 door. And here's the catch. This door right here from the top view are not symmetrical to the modern aviation worldwide. As for the catering matter, if correct me if I'm wrong, some polish underbelly side cover here. Couldn't see there could be a front cargo hold here. See that? Here's the nose gear door. Right to the front, to the cockpit window. Now to the top view. Here's that. The Boeing 727-200. And now to the bottom view. Here it is. Nose gear door. Some details everywhere. Bottom antennas. Front cargo hold door. See that? Good details. And the landing lights configuration is different from the modern aviation. And here's a iconic catch. It also provides a rear remoteable door staircase here. See that? Along with the cone shape here for the staircase, rear one. If you didn't know the history of Boeing, you will see that. And that's it to the horizontal stabilizer and vertical stabilizer. So that's all I have, and hopefully you will enjoy my new showcase review video, and hopefully you enjoy the content that I have been creating this new video. Hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a nice day and happy belated Easter day. Bye bye.